So there you have it, a little bit of pressure, calling myself out on the bullshit that I'd been telling myself, that I was doing everything I possibly could in order to pursue and progress with my ambition for this year to establish myself as a professional motivational wellbeing speaker. When I called myself out on that and realized in this video yesterday that it was indeed a pack of lies. I wasn't doing everything. There were things that I was doing, and that's combined with a little bit of a shift of focus, shall we say, over the last couple or 3 weeks into the 21-day weight loss and mindset program with a quick boost. All of that combined has meant that I've been essentially selling myself a story that I'm doing okay, that I'm doing enough, that I've still got a few irons in the fire. In fact, I even used that description and did a video on that a few days ago. And all of those things are all perfectly true. But when I am asking myself the question, am I really doing everything? Then I couldn't honestly say that the answer was yes. And having had that revelation literally during the video yesterday, that's one of the things that I've really come to appreciate from this habit, this now very ingrained habit that I have of doing these daily check-ins. And it really has, from the beginning, it's been for my benefit, very selfishly. That's why some of them, you probably, if you've watched any of them, you might think to yourself, what the hell is this guy talking about? This is like just Dear Diary stuff. But it's been immensely helpful to me, because as I talk through this stuff, as I kind of come on here and I point the camera at my face and I just say stuff, whatever comes out of my mouth is that what I post, and whatever comes out of my mouth, even when it doesn't make sense, it's always raw and unfiltered and real and honest, or at least most of the time it is. And when it isn't, sometimes, like when I've been dishonest with myself, not deliberately deceiving on these messages, but like yesterday, when I kind of asked myself those deeper questions, like, am I really doing everything? Then out it comes. And once it's out, it's like it's out in the real world. I haven't just had the thought, I haven't just said it out loud, I've said it and it's been recorded. And the power of that for me has been absolutely immense. It's happened a few times, and yesterday was one such time. So what I said was I was going to make a list there and then of things I was going to do, big things that I was going to do, or significant things rather. And a list I made. Yes, I did make that. A list I made. Yes, that's what I did. Yesterday I did that. And one of the things I wrote down on that list was to remind people in my network, people who get my emails, people on Facebook, people who kind of have seen me evolve over the years and perhaps still kind of scratching their heads a little bit thinking, well, what actually is George Anderson? What does he do? Is he a running coach? Is he a mindset coach? Is he a speaker? Does he do workshops? I just wanted to kind of set it straight again. And this is one of the things that somebody told me a long time ago, is that when you start to get bored of telling your story, you're probably getting close to telling it enough. So for me, it's always been a case of, well, I've told people that, you know, I've said it out, I've laid it out, I've had this big kind of announcement, this is what I'm doing, but I got to keep on telling not just people, and this is the really, really important thing. And I kind of, when I sent the email earlier, I made this point that it isn't just about telling other people. It's about regularly putting it out there into the world that you're doing this. This is who you are. This is what you're doing. And by doing that, you're regularly reaffirming it to yourself that this is the track that you're on. And I haven't done that in a while. It's something that these videos are very, very helpful for that. Again, it's that kind of daily reminder. But even these have lost a little bit of their power over the last few weeks. It seems to be back now, which is awesome. But I wrote that email today, and you know, I put a shout out at the end. Look, if you're working for an organization and you have an interest, even a slight interest in well-being and performance and mindset, and you're used to getting in speakers for events, kickoffs, QBRs, conferences, and the like, then give me a shout, let me know what you're up to, and I'll see if there's a way I can help in somehow. So I put that full, like, blatant, I'm here, this is what I do, selling myself at the end of the email without any, I'm just going to open this door, I'm getting hot, without any expectations of responses, without any, or really hope that somebody gets back to me. I just needed to get it out there, to say it, and to be kind of conscious that this is something that I'm doing. And yeah, it's kind of weird. Feels really good. Feels really good. Feels like I'm definitely back on track now. And I did some other things as well. I had this kind of great big long list. In fact, one of the things I said that I was going to do was to write a LinkedIn post, and then I hadn't done it, and I just realised I have done it. I did that about half an hour ago. So a clean sweep of things that I put on my list from yesterday. I must try that more often. So the weekend, it'll be more of a relaxing weekend. I have had a pretty full-on couple of weeks, so I will be doing some thinking, but I will still be thinking about planning and making this more of a strategic thing than a kind of a surge of motivation and a surge of action followed by periods of not really doing a great deal. So I want to make this more strategic, and it isn't my forte. It's not what I do best. So that might be something, actually one of the things I do might be to seek some help with that, some accountability, and someone who can actually help me strategize all of this. So that's my weekend about to happen, and have a good one yourself. I'll be checking in again tomorrow as always, and maybe I'll have an update on how the strategy is going. Thanks everybody. I'll speak to you again soon. Subscribe, like the video, do all that good stuff, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.